it is 8 o'clock on Sunday the 15th of August, and I'm already up and ready to start my day. I've had my shower, I've done my housework, the washing's still drying. If you hear the do, it annoys me as well. So the main task for today is to get everything organised for Brooke going back to school tomorrow. I had it in my head for some reason that it was Tuesday they went back, and Brooke went, no, it's Monday. And I went, are you sure? She went, So I looked online and she was right, of course she was. It's tomorrow that they go back. I had it in my mind that Monday was an in-service day, like teacher training, but that's actually, it was last Thursday, Friday, so they go back to tomorrow. And she said to me, I'll stay off till Tuesday if you want. Chancer. So yeah, I need to get everything organised. She was cleaning out her wardrobe yesterday. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. She was cleaning out her wardrobe yesterday, and I said to her that anything that was school related, old or new, to bring through. Let me show you how she has brought it through. Yes. It's messier than it actually is, but hey ho, you're used to my room being a mess, you're used to the whole house being a mess. 2 kids, 4 dogs. That's the other thing you're used to. Back. This is the 5 shirts that I bought her way back at almost the start of the summer holidays. I thought we'd try and get organised. So they were from Georgia Asda, 5-pack for £14, and they're aged 13 to 14. I will get Brooke to bring some coat hangers through later and we'll hang them all up. Hopefully they won't need ironed. If they've been hanging up long enough, the creases should drop out. Now, I would like to know in the comments below, I've noticed a lot of vloggers wash all their clothes before they wear them. Like, they would wash all those shirts and then hang them up and then wear them. I don't do that, and I don't really see why people do. It's maybe just me, I'm maybe weird, but if it was second-hand clothes, like if someone had said, oh, do you want this jumper, I don't wear it anymore, or if it was something from the charity shop, yeah, I would wash it first. But it's brand new clothes. I don't get why people give themselves extra work. So let me know in the comments below, do you wash all your brand new clothes before you put them on? I don't get it. Anything that gives me extra work, forget it. So she has brought her old shirts through as well. Look at the state of these. Not only are they grey, but, is it this one? It looks like she's chewed the cuff of that one. Just minging. There must be others lying somewhere because she did have 5 shirts and she's only brought 2 through. This is one of the reasons that she's got that blank sketch pad for doodling in. It's an Aspergers thing. She doodles when she's concentrating, just like she can't look directly at you if you're giving her instructions. So, to save her doing it on her shirt, she got a notebook, sketch pad thing. Right, I think we're going on to the new stuff here, but it's all just been dumped in her wardrobe. I should have kept hold of it. Right, so this is the pair of trousers that came with the jumper last from Shein. As you can see, these are going to need ironed. I'll get my mum to do that. She's got the big steamer thing that just takes all the creases out in minutes. And she tried them on and they fit her great, so that's good. So that can go in the ironing pile. These are trousers that she wore last year. I'm pretty sure they don't fit her anymore. And so that was last year's. I think I might just put them in her drawer so that she can wear them around the house if she's painting or anything, because they're a bit short for her now. But they're still in decent condition, so they can go in her drawer. She's not brought half the stuff through that she was meant to. This was the jumper from Shein that was nicely folded and now has been dumped. So yeah, that's going to need ironed as well. That's just a V-neck jumper, which is nice, I like it. Can't remember the prices. I take it these have been hanging in a wardrobe because they're on a hanger, but this is Brooke's idea of hanging things up. Which ones are these? Right. So these are as the ones that I bought her just before the holidays, so they will be fine. These ones were the other ones from Shein, which fit her okay, but they've got the drawstring, so I think they'll be like a spare pair, if you like. So if she's not got any clean, or if a pair gets a hole in them or whatever, then she can put them on. Because the material is weird as well. I don't know what material it is. There should be at least another pair of Asda trousers and another jumper, because we got her a jumper out in New Look the other day. I've got no idea. Apparently she's tidied her wardrobe. Don't tidy. The problem is, because she's been on holiday, I've not been in her room to, like, usually she tidies it and then I'll go and make sure that there's nothing hiding and things are in the right place. But I've not done that for the last 6 weeks. So, I hate to think. I'll probably go in there at some point this week and try and do it, but it's a scary thought. Right, let's go over here to her bag. Oh, what have we got in her bag? Maybe the jumper's in here. Ah, the jumper's in here. Here's the jumper from New Look. And it's very similar to the one from Shein, except more expensive. And it's a round neck rather than a V-neck. It's quite light, like you can sort of see through it a wee bit, but that's what she needs because she gets too hot. And Brooke always wears long sleeve shirts. She doesn't like the feeling of short sleeve shirts, especially if she's got a jumper on top. So this was $9.99 from New Look, and it was at age 14 to 15 because they looked quite small. So that one can get hung up. What else have we got? Oh, the shoes. So these are the shoes that she got from Sports Direct. So these are a size 4 and I think they're really nice. They're quite formal looking, and these were only $14.99. And I like to check the night before or the day before that there's no tissue in them, there's no labels on them, because you can guarantee it'll be a rush when she's putting it on in the morning. You get rid of the shoebox, or else that will be something else that gathers junk. From One Below, we got this pencil case. It's a Harry Potter pencil case. It's got all the house shields on it, and it's a decent size actually. It was £1. Good size. So I think she's going to put her coloured pens and crayons and things in that one, and then she just got a plain grey one, beigey grey one for her like pens and pencils and things. So that's a wee bit smaller. Oh, got some foam in it. That's a wee bit smaller, but that was £1 as well. I have to show you this. Look, it's a pencil sharpener. How cool is that? I saw it in Asda and I thought, oh, we didn't get her a pencil sharpener, so I had to get it. It was £1.50, so quite expensive for a sharpener, but it just looked so cute. So it's one of these, you sharpen it there and it gets all collected in the bum. So cute. I'm easily amused. I just got her a plain blue ruler. That was 30 pence. This was always my favourite bit of going back to school, getting my bag organised. Brooke couldn't care less. But I love organisation, I love stationery and things like that. So my best bit of going back to school was going and buying, paper and notebooks and pens and pencils and rulers, and then I would spend ages getting them all nice in my pencil case and things, and then within a week it was all over my bag. But it's just that feeling of getting organised. Sorry about the dogs barking. You would think at this time of the morning they would be quiet, but no. She got deluxe gel pens. These were from Poundland actually, and I might see if Brooke's wanting to sort them, and if so I'll let her, and if not I'll do it. And this was the markers that she got. These were from Poundland as well. They're double-ended, so one end of them is thick and the other end is thin, and hopefully she won't lose them. And she also wanted crayons, which I thought was unusual. You hardly ever see people using crayons now. So there's 80 in there. She wanted highlighters, so we got them. I think these were home bargains. I can't remember how much, but it's a good big pack of highlighters. And what I'll do is the things, the big packs like the gel pens and these, I'll let her take a couple at a time and I'll keep the others safe, or else they'll all go missing at the same time. She was needing a scientific calculator, and I think it was Home Bargains that she got this one as well. I did say to her, that's awful big, you'll get a smaller one. She was like, no, that's fine. I think it was £3.50 from Home Bargains for the scientific calculator. And then when we went into Poundland and One Below, they had them as well and they were smaller. But this one might be better because it was more expensive. I don't know. And also from Home Bargains, she got the scented gel pens. You know what she's like. She's like, oh, scented gel pens, can I get them? So there's cucumber, coffee, cream, melon, orange, lychee, cherry, grape, apple, blueberry, strawberry and lemon. And I bet none of them smell like they're meant to smell. Should do a blind sniff test, shouldn't we? I could scribble on a bit of paper, get her to sniff it and then guess what the scent is. She wouldn't get it. And I got more socks. We've been through this. Brooke goes through socks like nothing else because she starts with loads of pairs and then it's like, I don't know where they are. Or I only get one through the washing at a time, so we end up with odd socks. But because they're plain black, we can pair odd socks together. That was my thinking. And we didn't show you the school bag properly, so this is a school bag. It's a good size. It was from Maplan, £12. And inside there, there's a really big pocket, which will be good for like books and things. And it's got a diagonal zip bit there, which goes right down to the bottom. That's good actually. And it's got another zip bit there that's full of paper just now. But again, it's a good size, so she can put like her purse and phone and things like that in that bit. She can put her pencil cases in there and then her folders and things in the big bit. And it's also got the two side pockets for bottles. So they're good. Now, I did ask if she wanted to get new folders for all her different subjects and she said, nah, they're fine. I suppose she has already got them all sorted from, she went into second year a couple of weeks before they actually broke up for the summer, so everything is organised and I was like, fair enough. So I'll show you what she does. I'll show you what she uses for that. So it's just the folders with the button and we've got different colours and she personalised the wee label so that she knows which one it is. So that's our art and home economics, I think. Yeah, art and home economics. Techie studies and business studies. IT, which is empty because they've not been given anything. This is French. I might get her to make some more wee labels because a lot of them have fallen off. And I got her a short ruler because this is what happens to long ones. This is a shatter resistant ruler. Okay. Maths, music and drama, science, oh that's a big heavy one. English and social studies. And this is just a miscellaneous one that's got like her timetable, and if she gets any letters or anything like that, they're supposed to go in here. They don't, they get shoved in the bag, but in theory this is where they go. So what I'm going to do now is have a look to see what subject she's got tomorrow and put them in her bag. PE. We didn't get her anything special for her PE this year because she's got joggies and t-shirts and things and they're not fussed about what they wear to PE, and she got a new pair of trainers at the start of the holidays, so that's all good. But I'll need to get her to bring that stuff through later. She's got science, social subjects, art and home economics, and health and well-being. That's just like a period where they, I don't know, I think that's where they get like the birds and the bees talks and things like that. I've got no idea. But she doesn't need a folder for that anyway. So these will all be going in her bag for tomorrow. I'll double check them again tomorrow to make sure that I've got it all right. My goodness, there's plenty of room. It's a brilliant size rucksack for £12. So that's pretty much everything just now. I'm going to get Brooke through and get her to bring hangers and see where her other trousers are. Wish me luck. Brooke getting her pencil cases all sorted. That Harry Potter one's a good size, isn't it? You've got loads in there. All your gel pens and felt tips and stuff. Right, let's see if you can smell, if it does smell like apple. You need to draw on something.
Oh yeah, I can really smell that.
It does actually smell a wee bit of apple.
Coffee.
Coffee, oh, coffee's
No.
a strong smell. Go and do it even for me if you don't want to smell it.
I was gonna do it so you didn't get all caught up in coffee.
Ah, right. Oh my goodness, that smells like coffee. I thought it was a gimmick. I didn't think they would really smell.
Oh, here, lemon.
Lemon,
Ooh, that's neon.
They're nice colours as well. I can't smell lemon there, see if you can.
I can smell coffee.
The coffee one's strong, isn't it? Look at the state of everything now. Look, we've got shirts everywhere, we've got rubbish everywhere.
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Cucumber's not got a strong smell really, has it? I've decided I'm going to give my mum all of the shirts to iron because the main body of the shirt's fine, but all of the sleeves are really creased. So I'll just get her to do the sleeves and the bottoms of the shirts. Is that all sorted?
Yeah.
Cool, put them in your bag then. So you're putting your pencil cases in that bit. Okay. That's not going to work.
It works.
It's going to burst. Right, it's going to burst. No.
It's not gonna burst. Mum, look at it. It's not gonna burst
Okay.
when there's other stuff in the bag.
Okay.
Hey, Molly.
Put all your folders in for tomorrow. Go and get your PE stuff, please. And it's a good job I've done all this now because Brooke can't find any of her joggers or shorts or anything like that. And it turns out that she's got a massive pile of washing in there that she's not brought through because she's not finished tidying yet. So I've said, go get it all tidied and get your washing through because I'll need to get it washed and dried today because she's got PE tomorrow. It's a good job I started this now. If I've waited till the morning, it would have been a crying match. So, yes, got a feeling that's what Brooke's going to be doing all day. But I'm pretty much organised my end. I've just got to clear up all that rubbish, give that to Granny Annie. She's coming in a minute for coffee anyway. And clear up all this rubbish. We don't want to put Molly in the bin. We'll not put Molly in the bin. No. Right, it's 9:30 and I can't do any more prep just now for school. I think it's more or less sorted. And it's a lovely morning, so I decided to sit out here for a wee while because this afternoon it is supposed to be quite stormy and then it's to rain all week. The good thing is the timing of the rain's perfect because Brooke will be at school, so there won't be any. I'm bored, I can't go out, and it means that I can catch up on all my orders because I've been too busy enjoying the sunshine to do any orders recently. So yeah, it's going to be back to Scotland's default weather, rain. Never mind. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and do some crochet for a wee while. It does feel weird crocheting a snowman scarf in the blistering sun, but hey ho. I'll catch up soon. The clouds are coming in now and it's very muggy out there. Time for a thunderstorm, I think. Well, good evening. It is 7:15 and I haven't vlogged anymore today because Brooke's not had a great day, to be honest. I can't really say much just now, but she's away in the shower, she's okay. But I'll talk to you properly about it tomorrow. But I think we're organised anyway, we're all sorted, and yeah, it's been a hard day for both of us, but it's days like this that makes me realise that I still don't completely understand, what's the dogs? I still don't completely understand the way her autistic mind works, and that I've still got a lot to learn and how I communicate as well. So it has been difficult, but we've got through it, and I will carry this vlog on till tomorrow. We will see her going out to school and then find out how she got on when she comes in. And I'll tell you a bit more about what happened today then as well. So Brooke's in the shower, I'm going to go to my bed and chill out. I've got a cider ice lolly from Asda. I've not tried them yet, but when I saw it, it reminded me of when I was young. You know how some things just trigger a memory? And my gran stayed in Camlin, which is like a little village, the town thing just outside Falkirk. And every morning she used to walk up the street with me, and up the street was to the shops. There was a co-op and a flower shop and stuff like that. And there was one shop that she used to go into all the time, and she would buy me, I'm sure it was called a cider barrel ice lolly. And oh, it was amazing. I don't know actually if I really enjoyed it or if I thought I was having cider. I'm not sure, but it was amazing. And I'm really hoping that this tastes like my memory, if you know what I mean. Probably not, because it'll be made completely different. It's made from fresh apple juice apparently. But I'm going to give it a go because it's so muggy. I think there's been a wee bit of rain, but we've not had the thunder that we really need to clear the air. So yeah, it's going to be one of those really sticky nights. Anyway, and you know what? I'm going to have to set my alarm for the first time in 6 weeks. That's the worst thing about term time, is setting my alarm. Now, don't get me wrong, my body clock wakes me up at the same time pretty much every morning. It wakes me up about 6. And that's fine when I don't have to get up. But see, when the alarm goes off and you're like, no, that means I've got to get up. It's always hard, isn't it? Does anybody else feel like that? So yeah, I'm going to set my alarm and get to bed. I'm going to make sure Brooke has an early night as well. I did try and get her up quite early this morning so that she would be tired tonight, but who knows. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I will see you bright and early in the morning. Good morning everyone, it is back to school day. It's 20 to 7, my alarm just went off. I'm going to shout Brooke. I had actually woken up myself 5 minutes before it, which is great. So I'm going to shout her. I shout her at 22 to tell her to start waking up, and then at 6:45 I tell her to actually get up. That's the routine. So I'm going to do that just now, and I'll catch up with you. So the good thing about having our bag sorted yesterday is it's all done. All I need to do is I'm going to put the jogging bottoms in their bag because they weren't ready yesterday. And Brooke doesn't have breakfast in the morning. She's like me, she can't eat when she just gets up. So I always give her a snack. She's got 2 chopped chip brioche rolls there and some Maryland cookies. And I'm going to fill up her bottle with diluting juice. This is a bottle that she got at the Uncarers Festival. So she wanted to use that one rather than get a new one, which is fine. And she doesn't take a packed lunch anymore. From second year onwards, they're allowed to leave school at lunchtime. So her and her friends always go across to Morrison's and get something there. So what I do, instead of a packed lunch, I give her £20 a week. And that does her snack. She gets like £4 a day for lunches. And yeah, so that's all I need to do, and then I'll be sorted. It's 7:10 just now, so I'm very organised. Brooke is looking not too bad. She's been quite chatty, so that is a good thing. So I'm going to sort this, and then I'll come back to you when Brooke comes through. Are you feeling well? Be quiet. She's not awake yet. She's only got her jacket on. How are you feeling? Right, get your shoes on.
Good girl.
Go on. Move. So you're looking nice in everything that you're wearing. That'll last a day.
Not that? Not even that?
No, probably not. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Ish.
Ish. What are you looking forward to about today?
Nothing.
Nothing? Not even seeing all your friends? What are you least looking forward to about today?
Work.
Work, yeah. And second year now, it's not so easy.
It's not easy, it's tiny.
I know the laces are hard because they're the sort of leathery type. Oh, is Clyde going to miss you? Oh. Covered in dog hair already. That's the thing about black in this house. We always get covered in dog hair. Clyde's okay because he's black anyway. His hairs don't show up quite as much as you, Mrs. There we are. Looking good.
Money.
I've transferred it for you. And put your bag down a second. It's a ton weight, isn't it? Because you've got pee. Your snacks are in that bit. Okay, have you got your... Have a good day. See you after. Bye. And that's Brooke off to school. so fingers crossed it goes well for her. We'll find out later on. It went really smoothly this morning, probably because it's the first morning. There was no arguing, she was ready in plenty time, although it did take a few shouts for her to actually get out of her bed. It's just tiredness, not used to getting up at this time for the last 6 weeks. She did say when she came through, she said, I'm feeling sick, but I think it's just nerves. And I was like, it will be. And that's good, that's progress. Telling me how she's feeling and why she thinks she feels like that. Because that was the issue yesterday. Brooke was really out of sorts. She was very teary and argumentative, and she just had no motivation to do anything, which then winds me up because I think, come on, just get your room tidy. You're meant to be doing it all weekend. But then I have to sit back and remember I'm still learning about Aspergers, autism, and I was kind of thinking back to some of the things that I learned on the online course that I did and in the Autism Parent Support Group. And there's a thing called inertia that a lot of autistic people suffer from, and that is basically for no apparent reason they find it very difficult to start a task. And it could be because they don't know where to start, it could be because it's overwhelming, or it could be that there's too many other things going through their mind that they can't actually bring themselves to do it. And the main thing she was meant to be doing was finishing clearing out her wardrobe so that I could get her washing done, so that I could get her jogging trousers for this morning, but also tidying her room, things like that. So every time she came through, I'm like, there's not much tidying to be done. I know, but I'm hungry. Oh, I'm thirsty. And it was just excuse after excuse. So that was getting me annoyed. And I was saying to her, come on, you need to get this done. I know. And then she would start crying. And I would say to her, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I don't know. And I think it was basically just that she was worrying about today, worrying about what it would be like going back to school, stressing about her classes, her work, things like that. So eventually I thought, right, approach this a different way. So I said to her, I'm not going to nag you about it anymore, but you need to have it done by 6 o'clock tonight, or else you don't get out after school all week. And that was enough. They did say, I mean, I said it and then I thought, I shouldn't have said that, because the autistic people in the Autism Parents Group did say, don't make threats, don't give an ultimatum, you know, not an ultimatum, what's the word? You know what I mean? Don't say, if you don't do that, this will happen. Don't attach a punishment, if you like, but I forgot about that. But it did seem to work anyway, because once I stopped nagging, she did eventually get it done. It was a bit after 6, but I'll let her off with that. But it's so difficult when they can't tell you what's wrong, because as a mum, you automatically want to ask, what's wrong? Can I help? No, I don't know. And it's not that she's being awkward. We used to think that, but now we realise she doesn't know what's wrong. She doesn't know why. She says it's like she gets a knot in her stomach and she doesn't know what's causing it or how to get rid of it. So we used to get really frustrated when she wouldn't let us help her. And it's not that she's not letting us help her, it's just that she genuinely doesn't know why she's feeling like that. All she knows is she feels like crying, she wants to be left alone, and the last thing she wants is us saying, can I help, what's wrong? So it was a bit of a bad day yesterday. I felt like a bad mum. Brooke was just in tears most of the day, and hopefully it'll all be okay now that she's back at school, gets back into the routine. There's probably tiredness as well, because she's had a lot of late nights over the last 6 weeks. Hello wee Molly! So yeah, that's why I didn't film any more yesterday, but she's fine this morning, as you saw. I don't think she did sleep very well, dogs are driving me nuts, but how many of us do sleep well when there's something new happening the next day? So she's quite happy. Hopefully once she sees her friends she'll be fine, but they do her playing now. That's Hugo barking that. When he's playing, it's a really high-pitched bark. When it's a low bark, you know, he's seen low bark means he's heard a noise or he's seen a danger. But that is him playing. Anyway, the other thing today is she did ask before the holidays she wanted to be put into a different class because she's got no friends in the class that she's in just now. It's a special needs class, if you like. I think it's crazy that they put all the special needs people together in one class, because one of the main problems that she has is she's easily distracted. Autistic people are easily distracted, and I know why they do it. They do it because they're short on assistants, classroom assistants to help them. So they think if they're all in one class, we only need one classroom assistant. But it doesn't work like that, because there's so many kids in there that are disruptive, like they've maybe got ADHD, they just shout out for no reason, they just, and it's not their fault, there's something wrong with them, but to someone like Brooke who's autistic, it's so distracting. So that was the two reasons she wanted out of that class, and she went to see her head of house, Mr. Turnbull, who was hopeless anyway before the holidays, but he's now retired, so I don't think he'll have done anything about it. So I think she's going to go and try and see the head teacher today if she's not in a different class today, and if there's any resistance I'll get in touch with the school and just explain, because Brooke will probably be giving it from the I've not got any friends point of view. All my friends are in a different class, whereas to me the main issue is the disruption. But in saying that, it's a long day. If you've not got anybody that you're friends with, it's a long day. So yeah, anyway, we'll see how she gets on when she comes in from school. Oh, there's Abby. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Abby's just getting ready to head to work. Yes. What are you doing today when you're at work, Abby?
Handing my notice in.
Handing your notice in?
Yesterday.
Yes. And are you telling them where you've got another job, or are you leaving it until it's all up and running?
Just wait.
Okay. She has got another job, but yeah, as much as you like the job at Cameron House, you do. It's not the job you don't like.
It's shit.
You loved the job at the start.
Yeah, and then you just...
And then it's management that's been the issue, because...
Not really, because I liked the job when I hadn't been in all the different lodges, and I was getting to go in all the different ones and see them.
Right.
But see now, especially because I've been there and they're just shoving me in the fucking big lodges.
That's what I mean though, it's the management. The management are putting you in massive lodges on your own when you should be paired up. They've just, the management have been really bad. Cameron House have got a reputation which we now know for a high turnover of staff, and we now know why. The management are shocking, and because Abby stood up for herself, they're treating her like dirt, and to the extent that yesterday she wanted to see the boss to hand her notice in, but the boss refused to go and see her. So that's the kind of management style they've got there. So if you know anyone thinking about getting a job at Cameron House, tell them don't touch it with a barge pole. So yeah, anyway, she's not got long there. This is probably her third last shift, and then it's her birthday. Someone's going to be 18 soon.
Third last shift, then Celtic Park, getting my hair and eyelashes done.
Right.
Then probably my nails, and then my birthday.
Can you tell that Abby's excited about her birthday? We've had a countdown for the last 3 months.
Now it's...
How many days now? How many sleeps?
So my actual birthday is 12 days.
Yay!
So
Anyway.
figures soon.
Oh.
9 days is basically a week. So
9 days is basically a week. Yeah, you can tell you left school early. That's not good maths. Right, okay, I'm going to head off. And I'll come back to you when Brooke gets in from school to see how it went. Well, how did it go today? Was it good to be back? What happened with your class?
I went and talked to the new ground teacher, Mr. Thompson. He's pretty cool.
Cool.
and he said that the class I'm wanting to move into, he'll need to check space available and talk with the other guidance teachers and things.
Okay.
He said, my honest answer is I don't know.
Right.
And then Paige started acting up against me again in the class right after that.
Did she?
She took my pencil case and put it in the bin, and then we couldn't find it.
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with her?
She just don't like me.
That's nice. Well, if nothing happens, I'll phone the school, because we're not having that rubbish. What did the teacher say when she did that?
She just said it wasn't acceptable.
No shit, Sherlock.
She just said it wasn't acceptable because I went to go ask the teacher if I could leave because I was early, and Paige barked at me. It was really funny.
What an idiot. But other than that, was it okay?
Yeah.
Get any homework?
It's the first day back.
So? How was PE?
Didn't have it because assembly.
Yay! Oh, what was the assembly about?
The rules about uniform and all that.
Talking of that, you're very clean. How about you go take it off before you eat?
I'm about to die of hunger.
It will take you 2 seconds to take them off and put your jammies on.
I'm still about to die of hunger.
I know. But then once you've died of hunger, you can eat your roll.
Okay, I don't do it anymore.
Your jumper is. At least take your jumper off and hang that up. Oh dear. So was it good to see all your friends again?
Yeah.
Good.
One of my friends' cats have recently died, got shot during the summer holidays.
Got shot?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I showed all my friends a picture of Lomond, because like on his back, like just lying there. And I said, my cat was like she's dying there, and I forgot her cat had just died.
Oops.
And
Is she okay?
Yeah, she said she was just angry. Well, not at me.
No.
For the cat
Yeah.
shot. And she said, oh, my cat did die. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Oh dear. So you're okay about going back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Girl. You really do need your haircut.
Oh well.
Abby and Adam having a carry on. It's 8:30 and I just realised I didn't end the vlog. So yeah, Brooke had an okay day at school. I wasn't aware that there was anybody actually teasing her or like being nasty to her in her class. I just knew that she didn't get on with the people in her class, like she didn't have any friends there. So that was news to me. So I'm going to wait and see what happens when she tries to talk to the head teacher again tomorrow. And if she doesn't have any joy, I'll phone the school and talk to them, because she went through her whole primary school life being bullied, and I'm not having it at high school. It's just not happening. So anyway, but other than that, she did enjoy it, and she's quite happy. She's looking forward, well, not looking forward to going back tomorrow, but she's not dreading it, so that's good. So yes, that's her back at school, back into the whole routine of getting up early and going to bed early and homework and all that sort of thing. But hey ho, that's all part of life, isn't it? Part of life and growing up. Our cadets doesn't start until next week, so she's looking forward to going back to that as well. Right, so I'm going to go now. I hope this hasn't been too long-winded and strange, this vlog. I know it's been a bit bitty being a 2-day thing, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. If so, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below, and I'll see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.